Welcome to Abrasive and Proud of It Live. I'm Chris.
And I'm Mike Z.
How we doing this morning, folks? We thought, you know what, we've been carrying a line of CNCs for a while, and we thought, today what we would do is maybe discuss entry-level CNCs, kind of what to look for when you're shopping. We know there's a lot of things that typically that are in that initial list of priorities. But we thought we would cover what benefits there are in the CNCs that we offer, the brands, as far as everything you get from the machine all the way into the technical, and some of the after the sale. So if you've got questions on any of the CNCs we present today, or ones that even that we don't, let us know. Love to try to help you out. And if you're trying to get into the CNC market and you'd like to know a little more, give us a shout and we'll walk you through it. So anyway, we've got two of the smaller entry-level machines in front of us here. Right here, we have the Pravana, or excuse me, that's the former name Pravana. Now it is called the Shark 100. That is what that next wave has retitled it. So anyway, this is a real small desktop type unit. If you're looking to do small scale stuff, a lot of people will get into these just to do laser work, because you can affix a laser on here, and then with the 12 by 12 bed, you're able to do a lot of laser, normal CNC. And so this is a great little entry level unit if you're just wanting something small to do real small scale stuff. If you're looking to do little coasters or some, anything 12 by 12 or less. The nice thing about this machine, this particular one starts at about $15.99, and then the next wave brands go up from there. But you got a lot of little hold downs with your T-slots. All you need to do is add a router, and then you'll be good to go. This operates off of 1 horsepower palm type router. And so, Bosch, Quarter Cable, DeWalt, there are several brands out there. So you provide the router and everything else is ready to go. This actually operates 1 of 2 ways, which makes this a very unique little system. You can operate it off of a color handheld pendant, which I don't have back here with me at the moment, or it operates off of a PC. So no matter how you want to use it, this machine allows you to use both options, which is really quite cool, especially in this entry level size. So this operates off of linear. You got these guide rails here, and there is a lead screw. All axes are driven by a lead screw. Now, I want to stop right there for a minute, because there is a major difference between the lead screw, which is this threaded rod that operates this gantry. It operates the whole assembly front and back on all axes. This is much more stable and much more secure than a belt-driven system. So if you're looking at an entry-level machine, pay attention, because a lot of times with the belt-driven setup, you're going to have issues of the belt stretching or tearing, constant recalibration. But with these lead screws, you very rarely have any issues with that. So keep that in mind if you're looking for an entry-level machine and it is belt-driven. Know that that will be a maintenance thing that you will have to keep check on, because that will affect the quality and repeatability of the machine. Which that's the whole idea behind a CNC, is being able to have the repeatability. So the machining aspects on this is nice. You've got a reasonable height on the gantry. You got plenty of room here for smaller projects. This has a mini 4th axis that can be added. It has a laser that can be added. So a lot of add-ons can be put onto this after the fact. So no matter what you're looking to get into, whether it's 3D carving like this or standard 2D carving like this, this machine will do it. So moving on up in a little bit more size. Now there are different models that Next Wave puts out. The Piranha is the smallest, and then it goes all the way up to their heavy duty Sharks. So no matter what size you're looking for, they've got options for you for that, all the way up to a 25 by 50. The Next Wave brand is another good entry level market. This particular one here is their 1824. Nice machine. This happens to be the benchtop model, but we also have that mounted to their stand. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it's a standard stand. But this is a pretty nice machine. It does come with this. I think this is an HDPE material as a top, You got T slots along here. And this 1824 gives you basically an 18 by 24 cutting capacity. And so the nice thing about that is this, you get a little more gantry clearance here, meaning you can have a little taller product. Now, both of these models come with software, okay? All of the Next Wave products come with the Vectric software. Depending on which size, that will determine which software. Well, the digital wood carver also comes with software. So depending on the size, will determine the software, and it's all Vectric. The nice thing with the digital wood carver, they give you the router too. So you're getting a router and you're getting the software all thrown into the package. And their particular models, they're going to start at about $25.79 and go up from there depending on what you buy. But the nice thing about this, a little more cutting capacity, a little more cutting capacity here as well as the tabletop. And theirs is also ran off of a linear drive rail screw, a lead screw. So the nice thing about that, again, the lead screws is going to give you more stability, more consistency, more rigidity, and a whole lot less recalibration down the line. So the digital wood carver, they offer several brands. The 1824, they also offer a 2440, which is obviously a bigger version. And the 2440 has a different setup on the table. It also offers a different control software. The digital wood carver is only driven by a computer. So if you are looking and trying to decide, well, do you want to have to run it by a PC in your shop, or do you just want to have a little independent controller that operates things? That'll kind of help drive maybe which brand is best for you. The digital wood carver is only a PC, so you operate off of a PC, and they have software that you can download, and that is the Planet CNC, Planet TNG CNC software. That's a lot of initials to say in one breath. But anyway, it's a very intuitive software. It runs really well. Now, I will say on both of these brands, they have fantastic technical service. As a matter of fact, with the digital wood carver, when you buy one of their machines, you get hooked up with their, I think it's depending on which machine, up to a couple hours of free training with their head guy. And their guy over there, Laney, man, he is a sharp cat. So, and he also does a sort of an independent thing on the side for them called, it also focuses on CNC, but it's more software related. But their technical after the sale is fantastic. I think they have 24 hours, 6 days a week. So if you got any questions Monday through Saturday, you call their number, man, and somebody's going to answer. So really good technical service on the digital wood carver side. Next Wave, they're typically open typical business hours 9 to 5, but they do respond to email. Now, we don't have imaged here the bigger models, but we also carry the Axiom. So if an entry-level machine, maybe you don't want to start with these smaller scale, with more benchtop type setups. Maybe you want something more floor model. Well, the big brother to this, the Shark, is definitely a good way to go. But the Axiom, that is about as close as you can get to production quality in an entry-level machine. And the Axioms, they're going to start with the Iconic series at about $39.99, which is a great price for an entry-level machine that's actually got a heavy-duty stand available with it. So then that goes up from there. I've owned a Shark. I've used all of these so far. And I like them all. They all have their benefits depending on the shop. Currently own the Axiom AR8 Pro, and I absolutely love it. So depending on what level of CNC you're wanting to get into, what your plans are you looking to do basic designs like this, or are you wanting to do some stuff that's a little more elaborate like this, or 3D projects like this? No matter what it is, all of these will work. As a matter of fact, I did this, not this particular one, but I did one just like it on the Pravana. So no matter where you stand, the only main thing you got to look at is what software you need to go along with it and go from there. But no matter where you are, the level of CNC, the size of the product you're planning on producing, are you looking to do this, once on the weekend or more as a side business? That will dictate and drive which direction you go with your CNC. But here at Twin Spores Woodworking Shop, we got everything covered from your super small in the Pravana, and Next Wave is getting ready to launch out another little machine that's the same size, but a smaller package is going to come in at around $1,000. So we can get you covered anywhere from $1,000 on up to probably more than you'd ever want to spend. This digital wood carver also offers a true 4x8. So let us know if you got questions. Give us a shout, comment below, or maybe there's something I didn't cover that you want to know more about. So you can reach out to. Okay, we don't have our banner anymore.
I got it on the screen.
Okay, so it's about right there.
Way down.
800-228-0000 or woodworkingshop.com, and you can go to the machinery section, and CNCs are a whole category with all of these beautiful machines listed and shown for your enjoyment.
All right. Nail's it.
All right.
Close this up, Chris. I turned my microphone off.
Yeah, like how I did with Grandma, so sorry about that, folks. But anyway, this is Chris with Abrasive and Proud of It, Sports Woodworking Shop, talking CNCs today. I guess we'll CNC later.